It's Esther the esthetician here with another video for you. Today, my goal is to help you make makeup optional. So, welcome to the Clear Skin TV show. Be sure to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video with 3 people who might find it useful. Join me on social media and join the challenge. I list the challenge down below. It's luxurylotusspa.com/clear skin challenge or just clear skin. But I look forward to seeing you. Ask me a question. Stay tuned for today's video. If you have any question, please remember to post them down below and I will make sure to respond to every question. Alright, so today I wanted to stop by and share with you my skin analysis that I did on a client, and just wanted you to see how it went. And I also included a facial with it, and let me know what you think in the description box. This is one of my clients that I've been working really closely with to help her clear up some what is this, like, I forget what I was going to tell you. But I will also post her I will try and post her review behind this video. But what I did was I did a treatment for her. This was during COVID. She came over, I did a treatment for her, and what she did also was, like, throughout the week she would document, like, okay, so today is Monday, this is how things are going, today's Tuesday. So for the first few days when I sent her home with the post-procedure kit, I had her practice, I just had her kind of like pay attention to what she was doing. Okay, so so that was the one that I wanted to share with you today. I'm just checking my notes to make sure I'm covering everything, but if I don't, I will talk about it as I go on with the video. All right, see you very soon. Alright, so hello, it's me here again with another video for you. Don't forget to rate, comment, like, and subscribe. I would really, don't forget also, remember to hit the bell to make sure you get notified when I get new content. And but so just a skin analysis I did on a client, and I wanted to share that with you, and I will try and incorporate a few different things in here with it, so you'll see how we did. So her skin, her main concerns were acne scars, so different type of scarring, and she also had some brown spots, which is another form of acne scar. I do have a video that goes more into details about the different types of acne scars, so you can check that out in the description section. Now, what we did with her skin is we did a cleansing routine. Right now, all I'm doing is going through and cleansing her skin, and before we start the treatment. So this we did during COVID-19. So we were trying to stand up doing it. Well, she was sitting down and I was standing up.
Hello there. So today was my first day. I did the treatment, 7-day chemical peel, and I would say that at first it was feeling really good, and then I think the next step with the toner, it was tingling quite a bit, so we had to modify the peel, which I'm glad that she is an expert in doing so she was able to modify it. And right now I'm just feeling very refreshed. My skin is glowing, so I look forward to the end of the 7 days to let you know how it goes.
As I continue to cleanse her skin, as you can see, I usually do 2 cleanses. First of all, I cleanse, remove the cleanser, cleanse again, and then circular motions. And I do that mainly because on your skin you have these tiny little velvet hairs that if you don't clean them properly, they can collect bacteria and everything like that, and the sebum from your skin can kind of collect on there over time. So what I'm doing is just doing little circular motions consistently, and just to kind of help and make sure that I'm cleaning up everything thoroughly. And I will use little tools for the second cleanse. But the first cleanse I usually like to do with my hands, because it gives me an opportunity to feel around and see how the skin is and what I can just kind of give me a feel for what's going on with her skin. So as I continue to do the first cleanse, as you'll see, I will just kind of share some information with you in addition to the skin analysis that I'm doing. So what I do is I also like to incorporate a little bit of a some light therapy. And I do that mainly because at least the one that I use, it has ultrasonic vibration, 8,500 pulses per minute. So what that does is it gently breaks up the dead skin cells, lifting and improving the product penetration. So I usually like to incorporate this tool with my facials for every client. And also, what it also does is it uses electrical current to attract the debris and just help to make sure like everything's able to do what it's supposed to do. So penetrate the skin as it should. Okay. And then the LED light therapy that's part of this tool. I will go into a little bit more details later about what the different colors actually mean. Okay. But this does have a little bit of a thermal heat, which helps with emulsifying the dirt so that it's easier to extract. And also, it improves the circulation, and it just kind of help plump the skin a little bit. So the tool actually comes in 6 different settings. The first setting helps with deep cleansing and exfoliating, and it's also good for anti-aging because it has a little bit of the red light uh, with the first setting. And the second setting is the blue setting. That is the acne treatment and prevention. What it does is it just help fight breakouts at the core where it's all starting. And then the third setting, it's very calming for the skin. This is the green light, and it's help with skin brightening and product infusion. So right now you'll see that I have it on the first setting, which is the red setting. But generally speaking, when I'm working on I have two. So I have one going on each side of the face, but for the sake of the video, I'm using just one. Okay. The red light that I'm using with the first setting, it just helps with deep cleansing and exfoliating with which also has some anti-aging benefits. All right, let's continue. So if I was to use it on setting 4, that's for skin rejuvenation and anti-aging. That's strictly a red. So the first one that also has red light is good for anti-aging, but the fourth setting just really focus on anti-aging abilities. And then if a client has a little bit of everything that they're dealing with, then I would put it on setting 5, which is for multi-symptom, and it also helps with product infusion. So it does red, blue, green LED light, and it has the ultrasonic vibration and some negative ions in it also. And then setting 3 is light free. So if I don't need the light, I just want to get the product into the skin a little bit better, then I would just use that. Okay. And the way I use it, I pre-cleanse with my hands, as you saw, and then I cleanse, which is what I'm doing now, with the tool, and that's part of my double cleanse routine that I usually like to do. And excuse me. So this helps with makeup remover. It helps to remove makeup, and I can also use it to tone the skin, and which is also great. It helps to control oil production. Post waxing or dermaplaning setting is also good for helping to calm the skin and get everything at its best. And I usually do this for about 90 seconds. And then if I try to go past that, it will turn off on its own, so which is a good thing. Um, So again, I can use it to calm the skin after waxing. I can use it for after a peel or microderm, and it just helps us calm the skin down, make sure the product's penetrating really good, and it's freaking awesome. I love that thing. It's also really good for massaging and the lift lift drainage. It also helps with that as well. And sometimes I'll use it with eye rejuvenating treatment or lip plumping treatment, and that's usually pretty awesome. All right, so Why would you need this at home, this tool? Well, it helps maintain and enhance the spa results until the next scheduled appointment. It helps boost ingredient penetration, help improve more, um, it helps everything comply a lot better. So, especially with your regimen, it just helps enhance everything, make everything just work much, much better. And it also help improve the overall appearance, making your skin happier and more excited to try other products and services. Also, it will help cleanse, tone, treat, and hydrate all in one device. So it is perfect for clients on time crunch. So I use that daily with my skincare routine. And the other thing that another benefit for you is uh, it comes with a lifetime warranty, right? No fine print. So if anything happens, you just reach out and we'll make sure that you get a brand new one. So lifetime warranty. And then if when you purchase it with me, I also give you step-by-step instructions on how to use it. And if you have any questions outside of that, all you have to do is literally reach out and I got you. All right. So those are just some of the things. For her skin, though, I did use a little bit of the red to help stimulate the collagen renewal. Um, she doesn't have any fine lines on her skin, but she does have some areas that could use a little bit of plumping because of the type of acne scar she has in those areas. And I do use throughout the treatment, you'll notice that I will use some antibacterial. I would turn it on the blue setting for some antibacterial effect. The blue light, not blue setting, blue light therapy. It's because blue light has been proven and shown to kill P. acne bacteria that leads to acne. So we want to reduce the oil secretion and help minimize the inflammation. All right, so then I will also definitely be using some of the green light therapy on her when I apply the peel, and I do that because her skin, she has a lot of brown spots on her skin from post acne, and she also had some active acne. So what we want to do is some anti-inflammatory properties to help reduce the appearance of hyperpigmentation, reduce redness, and if she were dealing with rosacea, this would also be really good for her to calm the skin. And I will definitely incorporate some thermal heat therapy, which will help improve blood circulation, tighten skin, and also reduce pores. Who wants large pores, right? So, how does what are the benefits of our peels and treatments, right? So our peels, like the one I will be doing on my client today, it helps minimize fine lines and wrinkles. It's really good for firming the skin, minimizing pigment issues. It helps to brighten the skin, treat acne, and also, most importantly, treat acne scarring. And it's safe enough to do on brown skin, so it's something that I can definitely use on her skin, and it would not cause her any problem. And yep, if you stay until the end, I will also add at the end of this video a clip of her review from when after. All right, so can acne scars be removed? So before I answer that question, let me go ahead and kind of break down the different types of acne scars and how it can be treated and kind of give you a difference mild and severe scarring. All right. So can scars be removed? First one, the different types of scarring. Scars from acne can seem like a double punishment. First, you got the acne, now you got to deal with the acne scarring, and it's never fun, right? So, scars first appear. Sorry, excuse me. Had to take a sip of water real quick. All right, so thanks. All right. So, first, you had acne to deal with, the pimples and, the breakouts, or whatever you choose to call them. Now, all of a sudden, you have to deal with the marks that was left behind, the brown spots, and the different type of scarring. So, acne lesions, also known as pimples, happen when the hair follicles or pores on the skin become plugged with oil, also known as sebum, and dead skin cells. So, a plugged follicle is the perfect place for bacteria to grow and create the red bumps and filled red bumps known as none other pimples. Yeah. Nobody likes them, but like they seem to like to come around and overstay their welcome. So acne comes in different forms. You have mild acne, moderate acne, and severe acne. Mild acne, this causes the whiteheads or blackheads that most of us get at some point. Then we have the moderate acne. This can cause red and flame pimples, also known as papules, and also red pimples with white centers called pustules. Then we also have severe acne. This can cause painful pus-filled cysts or lumps called nodules under the skin. Not fun. Now, most serious scarring is caused by the more severe forms of acne, with the nodules more likely to leave permanent scarring than any other type of acne. All right. So the best approach is to get treatment for acne as soon as it appears because you want to prevent further severe acne and, more importantly, scarring. Nobody likes those either because they come quick, but they take forever to go away. If you have nodules, you want to see a doctor or dermatologist for treatment. So treating acne scars. Most of the time, those reddish brownish acne marks that are left behind after the pimples clear up, they will fade and there is no need for additional treatment. Picking or squeezing acne can increase the risk of scarring though, so keep that in mind. Acne scars take two forms. Scars with a gradual dip or depression, sometimes known as rolling scars. Then you have the scars that are deep and narrow. Now, a person's acne needs to be under control before scars can be treated. That is why I often tell my clients that um, you want to get the acne under control. Otherwise, you will be dealing with acne scars for the rest of your life. Another thing I tell them I will also recommend is that they start journal, keep a journal of what they're doing when they're noticing the breakouts more, what was going on in their lives, whether it was stress from work or whatever might be going on. Figure out what's causing the acne, get that under control so that you can minimize your chances of acne scarring. So right now I'm using a facial scrubber on my client just to kind of get some pre-exfoliation treatment happening, pre-exfoliating happening right now. And then later on, I'm going to do a little bit of a microderm treatment on her, which I will show you in a little bit. But let's keep going. So mild versus severe scarring. The treatments depends on how severe the acnes are. So in some cases, a doctor or dermatologist might suggest some chemical peels or microdermabrasion. And by the way, that was on my specialty, chemical peel and microderm. That's been like the root of it all for me. Sometimes I get questions from clients. They want to know, oh, I want to try microneedling. It's also referred to as the vampire facial. Or I want to try like this new cool thing that just came on the market. I tell them like this. Just like when you're going to, let's say you work downtown wherever you live. So I live in Tampa. So I'm going to use Tampa, Florida as an example. Let's say you live downtown Tampa you work downtown Tampa, but you live on the other side of town, right? So in order for you to downtown, there are several different routes you can take to help you get there. You could take the interstate, you can take the express road, you can take the back road, the main road. So it's countless different roads to get you there, but it's just the timing that's different. One might get you there faster, one might get you there slower, one might get you there where you have less stress. So those are just things to think about. There will always be, like, as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm pretty certain that someone out there is creating some new some new stuff for the beauty industry. But I found that chemical peels and microdermabrasion have been like really, really good. So that's why I'm keeping that as like a staple. So right now I'm doing a little bit of microderm on her skin to kind of help exfoliate and get some of that buildup out of the way. All right. So mild versus severe scarring. So we talked a little bit about microdermabrasion and chemical peels that some dermatologists will recommend those two to help improve the appearance of scarred areas. The milder treatments can be done right in the office, whereas the other ones may need a little bit more. All right, so for serious scarring from previous acne, several types of treatments can help. So I'm going to discuss the treatments, and then at the end, I will tell you what my thoughts are overall and if I would even consider it for myself. All right, and why I would or would not consider it. So for laser resurfacing, well, first let me go ahead and tell you what the three are. So laser resurfacing, dermabrasion, and then you have laser therapy also. For brown skin, my type of skin, I usually prefer microdermabrasion and chemical peel. But even with that, you want to be careful because the whole point with brown skin is, depending on what you're using, you can cause additional scarring. You can cause additional scarring to the skin. So you want to keep all of that in mind whenever you're doing any type of anything with your skin. So let's go ahead and talk about the laser resurfacing, right? So this procedure can be done in the office of your dermatologist. The laser removes the damaged layer of skin. It also tightens the middle layer, leaving skin smoother and beautiful, right? It can take away from it can take anywhere from I say take away. It can take anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. The doctor will try to lessen any pain by first using some numbing cream or some kind of numbing ointment to help the skin with some local anesthesia as well, just to kind of help keep the pain level down for you. It usually takes between 3 to 10 days for the skin to heal completely. Now, the next one is the dermabrasion. This treatment uses rotating wire brush or spinning diamond. Those are the two main ones. Instruments to wear down the surface of the skin. And as the skin heals, a new, smoother layer replaces the area that we use the treatment on. It may take a bit longer though. 10 tips for acne prone skin. That is what we will be discussing today. If you are tired of those random breakouts and brown spots, lowering your self-esteem, you might want to hang tight and listen to today's episode. Stay till the end for some amazing freebies as well, okay? Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Luxury Lotus Spa Show. My name is Esther Nelson, and I will be your host for today. I help my clients make makeup optional. Using my magical wands, I give my clients confidence and help them heal. You know how most people with acne scars tend to go a little bit overboard with their makeup and also be in fear of going after the life and career that they want? Well, what I do is I help men and women with brown skin who are struggling with acne scars look and feel confident and beautiful both inside and out. For some, problematic skin can hinder them from the dream, career, or relationship they desire. My goal is to help them know that they can rise above that acne scar and have healthy, glowing, beautiful skin. At Luxury Lotus Spa, we bring the results of a med spa paired with the relaxation atmosphere of a day spa to help you look and feel your absolute best. Be sure to visit our website, www.luxurylotusspa.com, for additional resources. And also, like and follow us at Luxury Lotus Spa on your favorite social media platform. Stay tuned and let's get started with today's episode. All right, so let's get started about these 10 tips for acne prone skin. My melanin beauties. It's Esther, the esthetician here. I understand dealing with acne is hard, but I am here to make it a little bit easier for you. If you continue listening to today's episode, you are going to learn some of my best tips for acne prone skin. I'm sure you are aware of this. Until you get the acne under control, you will continue to deal with acne scars. I know you don't really want to deal with acne scars or the or acne for that matter. So let's get started with today's episode. Here are the 10 ways to help prevent acne and post-acne scarring. You know, those brown spots? Yeah, let's talk about that today. We would talk about your pillowcase, your cell phone, your makeup brush, and so much more today, like the products, how acne products actually dry your skin and why it does that. We'll also talk about facial scrub, if you should be using it daily, when should you even use it, and so much more. So if you stay tuned, that is what you are going to hear me talk about. All right, so let's get started with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is change your pillowcase at least once per week, as pillowcase can house dirt, oil, and hair products that can get into your pores as you sleep, leading to breakouts. Tip number 2 is to clean your cell phone case every week. It rests on your face a lot and can cause breakouts. Try setting a calendar reminder on your phone to jog your memory. Tip number 3 is to wash your makeup brushes weekly. If you don't have makeup brush cleaner, you can actually use just your facial wash to clean your makeup brush instead. Now, let's talk about the effects of constantly touching your skin, hot showers, and also how using acne cleansers paired with the lack of moisturizer in your regimen will affect your skin. Okay? So tip number 4 is drying out your skin can actually cause more zits, not less. So, try and limit your hot showers to about 5 minutes per day. Too much time in hot water and steam can strip away your skin's protective oily layer and cause you to lose moisture. To effectively treat breakouts, make sure you're using the right combination of products, including a good moisturizer for your skin. Now, our ultimate acne control kit is a handpicked selection of products that effectively target the main cause of acne, clear the pores of bacteria, and reduce inflammation. Our complimentary ebook will help you design the best regimen for clear, smooth, and even skin. From the comfort of your home, of course. We also include some self-care tips in the guide. You can download the guide by visiting www.luxurylotusspa.com/guides. I was going to say blog. It is on the blog also, but /guides, GUIDES. You will see it there, okay? And you can download a copy for yourself. Now, tip number 6 is to keep your hands off your face. I know this one is hard, but just imagine that you are touching the door handle and let's say the person before you didn't wash their hands all that well, and they just finished wiping their you know what. So now all that stuff on their hands is on that door handle. You just touched it and now you're touching your face. And what do you think is happening, right? So keep your hands off your face as much as possible, because the added dirt and bacteria from your hands can lead to more pimples. Now, should you be using facial scrubs daily? when is the best time to use a facial scrub, and how to keep your skin from overproducing oil. Let's talk about that real quick. I don't know if many people are aware of this, but when you are using acne product or scrub, you're stripping your skin, you're stripping your skin. If you're doing it every day, then eventually your skin feels like it's under attack. So it feels like, well, I need to protect this person. So then it starts to produce an excessive amount of sebum, the little oil that's there to protect your skin. It produces too much of it. And nobody wants that, right? So here are some additional things to consider. Number 7 is avoid using a facial scrub in the morning. Instead, use it at night to allow your skin to properly balance and renew itself without having to fight the environment outside. A scrub should only be used 1 to 2 times per week max. I personally only use my scrub 1 time per week during my mini spa day self-care Sunday. Next is tip number 8, avoid harsh facial scrubs. I know everybody's like such a big fan of St. Ives, so I will not. I'll move on. We'll talk about that in another episode. All right, because I was once that person that thought St. Ives was just everything. That was the one and done, the all and all, whatever. So we'll talk about that later though. So avoid harsh facial scrubs and over scrubbing your skin, because it will only cause your skin to overproduce oil in an effort to protect itself. Tip number 9 is to invest in your skin, because it is going to represent you for the rest of your life, aka a very long time. Now, the most important thing to remember if you really want clear, smooth, and even skin is be consistent with professional treatments monthly at least, and also with your home care, because home care is crucial. Think about this. If you go to the gym, say you meet with your personal trainer 1 day per week, and the rest of the week you eat crap, you eat whatever the heck you feel like eating, and you don't really exercise anymore. You're like, I'll see my trainer again next week. That should do it. And then like 6 months later, you're wondering why instead of losing weight, you gain weight, and you still don't have the abs that you were looking for. That's why it is important to make sure that you are following a good home care regimen in addition to seeing a professional. Okay? And another thing I like to share with some of my clients is think about this like your teeth, right? You go see your dentist and they do a nice deep clean for you. And then you go home and you decide, you know what? I'm not going to brush my teeth or do anything until I see the dentist again next time. I will tell you that you will likely lose some friends, possibly your job, and not have as many people who wants to actually have a face-to-face conversation with you, because your breath might be a little kicking, So just like that, you want to be sure you're taking care of your skin in between salon visits. Okay? Now, what's next? I would like to invite you to join our exclusive VIP club to gain access to our 21-day Clear Skin Challenge. As an added bonus, we will also include a copy of our self-care guides and the Clear Skin ebook. You can visit www.luxurylotusspa.com/Clear Skin Challenge. All right? Thank you so much for listening. I hope you are enjoying what you have heard so far, and I hope it made sense to you. If you do have some question, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via DM or text message, however best suits your email. Let me know, and if it's something that I can't answer, I will definitely hop on and answer it for you, okay? Okay. So you stayed until the end. I really, really hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, or even if you didn't, visit us at Luxury Lotus Spa on your favorite social media platform and comment on today's post to let us know what you think about today's episode. All right. And to download the free guide, visit www.luxurylotusspa.com/guides. That is GUIDES. And I look forward to speaking with you again next week. So thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Again, this is Esther, the esthetician, signing off until next week. Talk to you soon. Mwah! How to pop them and when you should pop them and all that other good stuff. So I won't take any more of your time. And for just in case, for those of you that are new, I am a licensed esthetician. I've been licensed for over 10 years now. And I am the owner of Luxury Lotus Spa that is located in Tampa, Florida. So I just had to put that out there so you know that I'm not just feeding you BS. I'm giving you real stuff. And then also I've dealt with acne myself, so I understand the struggle. I understand that when you have that random breakout, it just feels like everyone is staring at the breakout and not you. So I understand that, and that is where I'm coming from, a place of understanding and caring and wanting to be sure that you are doing everything you can so you don't have the aftermath of the breakout to deal with. All right. So now let's see. I'm trying to see where do I even want to begin right now. So, all right. You probably already know this, but I'm just sharing it with you just in case. My topic for today is, when should I pop that pimple? If I should pop that pimple, and how do I pop the pimple? Essentially, we're just talking about that random breakout that just decided to pop in overnight, unwelcome, uninvited, and it's not ready to leave yet the next, So let's talk about it. So here are 5 ways I address today's topics by the end of this podcast episode. I will have answered the following. 1, if you should pop that pimple. 2, when should you pop that random breakout that, appeared overnight just because it felt like it? 3, best times to pop that little zit/pimple that appeared. And 4, tips to help you deal with those random, unwelcome pimples that decided to move in. And 5 is how to reduce the size of your pimple to essentially make it disappear. Like abracadabra, right? All right, so are you as excited about today's topic as I am? I hope so. Let's keep things moving though. So generally, I would tell you to keep those little fingers to yourself and away from your face. However, I realize that different times bring different challenges, right? So in other words, I know the chances of you touching your face is much higher than usual. So I highly recommend you leave it alone and practice some skincare TLC instead, all right? However, if you feel there's absolutely no other choice, you just have to pop it, right? It is best to do it immediately after you take a warm shower, because your skin will be in a better position to handle it. So take your little warm shower. I use the word warm for a reason, because I know sometimes we take excessively hot showers, right? So I said warm. Yeah, I did say warm, not hot, warm, okay? Don't say like, oh, Esther told me to take a hot shower. No, she didn't. She said warm. All right. Okay. Now, I know, and this is going to be a deep one for some of you. I know that tissue and toilet paper are at a high demand right now. However, make sure you wrap both of your fingers up with tissue before you start going in on that pimple, or the pimples if you have multiple, right? Because sometimes they just like to move in with a few friends, trying to throw a little party on your face or on your skin, period, right? So that's why I said pimples, just in case you have more than one you're having to try and kick out, all right? So be careful, right? You want to be careful You could cause some scarring if you're not careful. The brown spots that takes way too long to go away. Yeah, the post acne scarring. Yes. Be kind and gentle to your skin and try to avoid bruising your skin because that can actually happen very easily. I have a post about that. I will try and share it on social media today. Check out Instagram. It should be on Instagram soon. Um, it just kind of talks about what causes. I'm trying to see the best way I can put this. It's like the ways that I can't think of the easiest way to put it. So if I can think of something, I will definitely let you know. But I cannot think of it right now. But I'll let you know if I do come up with it. All right, so on to a different note. Let's have a little fun. If you're anything like me, you could use some fun facts or fresh ideas right about now. So here we go. Did you know you could use ice on that random, unwelcome pimple to reduce the size and or the redness appearance? Now, you might be wondering, how, Esther? How is this possible? Is it possible? So, by simply reducing the inflammation of your pimples, you're actually directly reducing the size of it. In theory, gradually reducing the size of your pimple with ice eventually make it go away completely. Now, I specifically use the word gradually for a specific reason, because I know some of you listening to this episode right this second will get tempted to leave the ice on for way too long. Please don't do that. Just picture me mean mugging you if you do decide to do it. When used on inflammatory acne, ice also has the potential to decrease the redness, thereby making your pimples less noticeable. Who wouldn't want that, right? Now, one more fun fact for you. Did you know that I probably could deliver faster than Amazon right now? Hashtag an entrepreneur's dreams come true. So here's what I have quite a few of right now. I do have a lot of the Ultimate Acne Kit. I also have the Enzyme Mask and the Clarity Retinol, which together they help to even out your skin and reduce the hyperpigmentation. So I do have those available. And what I don't have as much of right now, what I'm running low on, is our signature lip scrub. They have been flying off. And also the eye gels. Those are almost out. So if you want some, let me know. Okay, you can simply reply to an email from me or DM me or comment on the post associated with this podcast episode or text me. You have my cell phone number, so whatever works for you, you can message me and I will do my best to get it to you as soon as possible. And I can deliver it directly to your door. Of course, you have nothing to worry about because I will definitely practice social distancing. Okay, I will keep my distance. All right, and then also I usually always wear gloves and mask and everything just to make sure that no contamination is happening. Nobody wants that in their life right now. So I do practice that when I am packaging and shipping the products off to you. And right now, honestly, overall, it has never been a better time to jumpstart or start something new that you have wanted to start for like the longest and you've been like putting it back a little. Yeah. So whatever it is that you need to do, you want to do, whether it is personal development, whether it's picking up a new hobby, just learning something new, literally this is the time to do it, right? Start reading those personal development books. I know some of you have mentioned to me that you have a bookshelf full of books that you have never even attempted to open. this is the time to start reading those books, right? And also, this is the perfect time to vamp up your skincare routine. Now, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you look and feel confident and beautiful, both inside and out. So, please reach out and let me know how I can support you along your journey. All right. I have book recommendations. I have whatever it is that you may need. Just reach out to me, communicate with me. It makes me happy when I'm chatting with you. So don't hesitate to reach out. I hope this episode was helpful for you in some ways. I hope you know what you should and should not do by now. No one wants scarring, right? I hope you know how to pop it, the best time to pop it. For example, making sure that you're using some tissue around your finger and making sure you're freshly out of the shower. Kind of like that effect that the esthetician do in the treatment room where we're using the steamer. So you can kind of get that similar effect at home. It's not the same, but it is similar. So those are just a few things that you can do. But if you have more questions, please contact me. All right. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I will see you again very soon. All right, thank you so much for putting in the episode today. I appreciate it, and I hope you found it useful. You found some really good tips. If you do have any questions, hesitate. Don't have right now. Right, it's giving my home care to give clients a post procedure for them to use for the first 6 days after a panel. And this is just hers right now, and I'm just explaining what she needs to do and how she needs to do it, and just kind of having a conversation with her. I like to simplify things and just give practical tips in the process as well. So, I know after listening to today's episode, if you're probably thinking about expensive potions and buying some random peel to do on yourself, I am telling you, please don't. Please don't. Because I've seen too many cases where clients end up with chemical burns on their skin because they use something that was too harsh. And I'm sure you can find a file that will peel, that it may do wonders and all this stuff. But just know that product could be expired. It could be too harsh for your skin. So treat your skin delicately. And, don't go out and buy random stuff and mask and potion and just slap it on your face. That I'm in out. So if you're interested, you can read www.luxurylow.com and you'll see sources at the top. You'll see some of the clothes, some of the always given out to clients. I hope today's episode was useful for you. I hope something. And hit the bell button. Hit the bell. You get notifications. Okay. Also, what I wanted to tell you was, a little bit of all the help treatment to help turn cell to get over to get up the healing, and treatments for clients. I have to tell them not to watch that night. They don't have to watch this. Keep the product on a little bit longer. Allow it time to really penetrate to the skin. And since the skin is renewing, they want to at night, down to put some good stuff on there. And then the next morning, they kit with the kit that I sent home with. All right. So right now, I am just applying everything in my drag everything. Now she did a video every step that she used the product, just to kind of explain how share her experience of how it was with their home care, see the post your home care. So I will link in the below you to read the review, So if you it there, you'll see it there. Looking forward from you, hearing your thoughts. If you have any questions about her experience, my cell phone number is at the bottom, so you can ask me your question. Please introduce yourself, because weirdos we want to be able to. I want to be able to weed them out. So introduce yourself. Saw the video that you saw the video, and you just had a question, and I did more than happy question to that question for you. All right, and if I cannot answer it, I will at least try and send you a place where you can get an answer. All right. So I don't know why it's this today. All right. So I'm just working the moisturizer and the retinol treatment into her skin and already tone with skin with the nutrient toner because it's an enzyme based help with turn it over cell turn also it helps expose to exfoliate. The good thing about the pill I use it doesn't interrupt your life, so it's like it is the no pill need to still she's able her go about life the day life and not really change. So she will not experience any physical peeling to her skin, so no actual peeling, so because it does it on cellular, it does it cellular. It does it such a way to where like you don't see it with your eye. For example, your skin will feel a little bit tight, and then your skin doesn't match it. This is experience from
Hello
the peel.
there. So today was my first day. I did the treatment, 7-day chemical peel, and I would say that at first it was feeling really good, and then I think the next step with the toner, it was tingling quite a bit, so we had to modify the peel, which I'm glad that she is an expert in doing so she was able to modify it. And right now I'm just feeling very refreshed. My skin is glowing, so I look forward to the end of the 7 days to let you know how it goes.